We'll just create the save file though. Lots, some, few. Segura, I would agree, because I mean, like, if he's got a named two-handed flail and he can keep swinging it in big circles, or even just an orc flail, and he can keep swinging it in circles, he's going to be devastating. So clearly we should have gone with kite shields, because these guys aren't going to come towards us. We'll try this fight, but probably re-roll it with the kite shields. And I think it's daytime. I needed a nighttime bonus. Also, they don't have great head armor, these guys. If I could just charge. Right. Charge! Just worry about Stobbie though. His armor has already been knocked down quite a bit. Right, so Sparrow 4, you got to keep those lads at bay. Good luck. Oh, gimme. See, what's this lad got? Malad, the Trader's Bane. Two-handed cleaver, that's fine. His armor isn't that great. That's a 200 hit point helmet though, so... Oh yeah, these metal round shields are very cool, but they are heavy. They weigh 18. They are good shields though. They give you 18 melee and 18 ranged, so in a fight like this, they actually would have been very useful. I don't know if we can use paint on them. We'll have to find out. I'm pretty sure you can paint these ones. Dang it. James, 40%. These things are so hard to hit. Probably if I had to do this fight again, in these first couple turns, I'll just establish a shield wall and keep it up. Let these guys tire themselves out, so their dodge bonus gets reduced. So there's a lot of them. And my two ranged guys are quite under-leveled, so they're not really performing. The three-headed flail isn't that much better than the regular flail. I mean, like, in some respects, like for injuring, the regular flail is actually better, I think. Shit. Emon running out of time. Okay, that lad should die to poison, but no matter. Let's keep the stabbing up. That's Emon shield up for damn sure. I'll hit the head on my next attack. Nice. Good. A couple of good turns with my dagger boys and we'll shatter their morale. The sand in the eyes is annoying as shit. Good shot. Oh boy, no shield there. It shouldn't be too hard to balance the sand throwing shit though. Just let your own guys throw sand as well. I mean, like, are you telling me it's a cultural expertise thing that you can just bend down and pick something up? Fenthorn, shield up. You are in a lot of trouble, my friend. %, 64% there. Oh, come on, break. Oh. It's a good point about the non-desert terrain throwing sand thing, but also the two-handed weapons being able to attack and throw sand as well. Ugh. 8 turns, 21 turns, so Malad is just going to kill Emon here. I don't want to. Oh, I'm going to stab him because his body armor is crap. I don't worry about losing the body armor. Ooh. Good hit, bit of bleeding damage. Okay, so the big threat here is Emon. So Stobbie rotate Emon and James rotate Stobbie. That'll put Emon here. No, yeah, we just rotate him there, and then these three should make short work of this lad. He's already wounded. There we go. Oh, everyone's exhausted. Come on, we need a morale shatter here. If we're going to save Emon, we need a morale shatter. That could be helpful. Whoa! Action 6 turns. 3 turns. Well, I mean, Emon, we do have a goon in replacement. In reserve, I mean. Oh. Rip. Well, I can't lose 2 goons though. Five hit points, he just bleeds to death this turn. Fuck's sake. How do we redo this? I don't know if the kite shields have actually made all the difference. I mean, level 9, level 10, 11, 9, 8. It's my level 4 and level 8 ranged guys that are making this too difficult. So 72 accuracy, James Goon is rubbish. We'll come back to that fight. Get some more levels on the boys. $492. Okay, can't make profit off of that. $290. Okay, good. Prices are looking good. 2, 3. We don't need that many pikes. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't need 8 of these. Right, weapon wise. Oh, give me a handgun. I want a handgun. Armor has some junky items. I don't think it really went wrong. It's just the southern nomads are a bit bullshit. Ooh, smoke pot. Good. Up trophy necklace, I mean, maybe. The guys already have great resolve, but there's no reason we can't get the resolve even higher. Wait, we've got 3 ranged guys. We might as well make a 3rd large cover of bolts and a 4th in expectation for eventually getting a 4th ranged lad. Wolf pelt mantles. So go straight Wolf from the front line. This is awesome. Look at that. -5 resolve, as well as the resolve reduction from Fearsome for the lads that have Fearsome. There you go. Who on the front line actually has the lowest resolve? That would be Orbis. 63, 60s, 61, 62, 43. Yeesh. Excellent. So, isn't the city selling nets? Only 1 net would be fucking do. Range lad, 14. So I'm just thinking conceivably, if I can find a nomad lad, a ranged nomad lad, should probably hire one. Are these guys all converted? Look at all these wonderful cultists. We got 16 cultists. And 1, 2, 3 indebted. I mean, Modern does look great, doesn't he? With his cultist leather hood and the hyena pelt. 12 fatigue, 3 fatigue. Perfect amount of fatigue usage. Arguably, for only 60 head armor, I probably should have given him steel brow, but I don't see what here I could have not taken to give him steel brow. Arguably, fearsome, but nimble, 106 hit points is fine. Yeah, Nicola, I don't know. I think you just trying to think about the seed, man. I don't let the seed phase me. It's all just part of the story, the emergent story. 4,600 for a handgun. Well, I'm gonna buy a Lionheart potion though, because that's useful for fighting very scary enemies. Like if we go up against ghosts, I can just buff or not just ghosts, witches. That is a gun. A handgun. An iron barrel with a long wooden handle. It fires shrapnel in a cone and can hit multiple targets with one shot. It cannot be used while engaged in melee. So 35 to 75, and you can hit a maximum of 6 targets with it. But its maximum range, you can only shoot 2 tiles there. Which is why the idea is our ranged guys, Emery will have quick hands, bags and belts. He'll have crossbow, heavy crossbow, ammo packet, handgun, maybe another ammo packet so I can have 10 shots on the handgun. It ought to be feasible because with mastery, handguns now require 6 action points to reload and can be fired every turn instead of every other turn. So on the turn that you switch out to the handgun, I think you'll switch from crossbow to handgun as a free action from quick hands. Spend 4 AP switching out your large quiver for the ammo. And then, wait, how much to reload? 6 points to reload. So then you can't actually reload that turn, but you can reload and shoot that next turn. Which then means that you'll start with an unloaded cannon that even if you have berserk, you get 4 action points back. I'm pretty sure with handguns, under no circumstances can you fire them twice a turn. The fearsome is great on the AoE, but I don't bother with overwhelm. In the bit of time I've used overwhelm, I've found it to be overwhelm is ironically underwhelming. I don't think it's a bad skill, I just don't think that overwhelm is all that good. Ooh, what's this? A fire juggler has the eyes of everyone in the plaza. How he does it. When the jester joins the act, Okay, fine. Gold is gold. Whatever. Well, you say you can fire as many guns as you're willing to buy guns. The thing is, when you switch to a gun, I'm pretty sure you switch to it unloaded. You can fire twice with Berserk proc. So let's assume you start the turn, you have 9 AP, right? Start the turn with a loaded gun. How many does it take to fire it? I think 3. Let's say you kill someone, it gives you back 4. Reload for 6, shoot again. So it'll be the same as crossbows then. You can shoot twice a turn every other turn. What do we have here? Only 9. Nicola, if you're looking for a seed, I'd recommend the seed that I had for season 23. For my trading caravan run. It had the most incredible southern trading route I'd ever seen. Let's move forward, shall we? Send you two there. Space there. Yes, give me your whip. I'm going to be so happy once we eventually have like 7 whips. I mean, no jokes. I'm going to want every single person on the front line to have a whip. So that when it comes time to fight big old groups of undead, we can just whip the naughty ghosts. Just thinking that a lot of these guys are very, they're dependent on dodge to stay alive. So lowering their initiative would do wonders to hit them. And one of the ways to lower initiative is to lower their fatigue, so then blunt weapons are better against them. But that still doesn't get you out of the initial problem, which is that they're hard to hit in the first place. Get stabbed. Look at that one hit in the guts. Get riggedy wrecked. Well, these are only cutthroats, so let's not get excited yet. Oh, missed. Haven't had a chance to use it yet. From what little I've gained about its stats though, nice little decap there, it's going to be superior against unarmored targets. And the way I expect I'll use the Katal is just with a normal dagger guy. And if the dagger guy in question is attacking an armored target, he'll use a rondelle. If he's using an unarmored target, he'll use a Katal. And honestly, I don't have any mace guys yet, so I can't even apply the stun target. Just because of the particular build I'm going for. We are going to get some mace guys in though. When we replace our goons, these one-handed flail goons, I think I'm going to replace them with two-handed mace users. If any of you recall that YouTube video I put out a couple of months ago, where I did an experimentation cultist run, where all 7 of my frontline guys were two-handed mace users. I want to emulate that. But of the 7 frontline guys, we have the 2 daggers, and then 1, 2, 3 two-handed maces, with the sword tanks protecting the flanks like that. The backline pole maces are they're decidedly meh. 110 for 12, 105 for 11. I don't think the pole maces are bad. It's just that they don't do enough damage. 50 to 77. I mean, look, it's 70 to 95. from the long axe, and the long axe gives you shield breaking utility. That being said, though, if I have any frontline two-handed mace guys, I think I'll have them utilize quick hands and just carry a pole mace in their backpack, so that if they get too injured, they can still rotate to the back line and attack from the back line. So the pole mace will then just become very much a backup weapon. Yeah, boy. Lots of legionnaires and some geists. How's our armor looking on the front line? Not bad. I've got two other whips. Who has decent melee accuracy? It's all 83 there. I think 3 whips ought to be enough. Lost freeze, you're still marked as sacrifice. There you go. Maybe you might still get sacrificed. Oh, come on, man. You don't have to walk around naked. Is 3 flails going to be enough? Probably. Oh, this is a big gangbang. These nomads are going to get utterly destroyed by that undead. There's even a bloody caravan involved in this. Oh, God. What a mess. The tactic seems clear. They will wipe out these dudes and then try avoid these ones, circle back, hit those undead. Throwing sand in the eyes of undead. Like it. It feels good to finally be operating in the south. Only took me 200 days. Damn it. Indeed, Donkey. That was such a cool night, man. You guys embarrassed the shit out of me. I was so grateful, but like, seeing all the gifted subs. The generosity of the lads is incredible. Who knows? One day when I'm Mr. Big Time Streamer, we shall remember the name of Zedog, Pebbles Walrus, the Crystalon. Jeez, like, I started the night on 48. I'm up to 129 now. I hope so. Honestly, if I was a full-time streamer, I would probably stream as much as like Sips does. Honestly, I would do 8 hours a day, every single day. Well, let's be patient. It'll take a few years yet. I actually looked at the numbers, and for me to be able to do it full time, I'd need around 1,000 subs. So that's a good start. We'll get there. Oh man, I really want to play CK3, but I mean, I cannot even. I'm trying to not watch streams of it because I want to play it so badly. Indeed, Martin. And when you see the cat that I'm getting a Russian blue. Oh, for God's sake, Pebbles Walrus, stop it. I have to change the sub-alert. Will you come with me to Camelot and King Arthur just spazzes out. Come to Camelot and I'm trying to think of what other legendary little clips can I take from Holy Grail to use as a sub-alert.
Will you come with me to Camelot and
Thank you, Pebbles. Green Death, alright, mate. Yes, September. I think its gift subs are a lot lower. Right, lads with whips. Get into whipping range immediately. Frontline boys. Shields up. Wait till we get all these things killed. Crossbow lads, you really can't do shit. Unfortunately. Oof. That rotation's annoying. No, not now. Now I'm guessing these undead are going to be against us. I mean, of course they would. It's other undead. No. Yeah, damn, I should have switched out from that weapon. The goblin pike doesn't do enough. This could get very nasty. These pikes are terrifying. The crossbows don't do a damn thing. Swapping in a ghost. Don't mind that at all. Yeah, I can at least do some armor damage. But this is the problem. These pikes are the big problem. Okay, so Ventthorn. How do we get you out of here? A disarm and a flee? Or we just go to dagger, start stabbing. Trust that eventually I can get someone with a dagger to whip those two. No, Undead can't be injured, not at all. I think it makes sense that they can't be injured. I mean, they have so many other, debuffs or downsides to them as well. Most of them only attack once a turn. If there's anything that really annoys me about Undead is that they have no fatigue. I mean, but again, it makes sense that they have no fatigue. That's one of the most annoying things. They can just attack endlessly until you kill them. What's my plan here for those two ghosts? At least Stobbie is free, so if he gets around here, he would have to... Maybe I'm better off going this way around. See, when these pikes now start hitting my light armor guys, we got problems. Oof. Conscript. Let's expect that conscript to go down, but do we punch them back? Do we rotate? Oh, here it starts. Was only a single lindworm. I'm not, say I'm not impressed. Lindworms are scary. Before you lads know it, we'll be operating in the arena. I'm committed to staying in the south now. I feel like the lads are finally strong enough to operate in the south. I mean, tank in front plus combos is really, it's just the right way to fight them. I think someone in chat referred to it as cheesing, which I thought was stupid. If it's just the objectively right way to fight the enemy. I mean, if you fight the enemy in a way that maximizes the enemy's strength, that's just idiotic. Whew. Good job, Benthorn. Woo, lad. Now here's the big issue. We're one square away. And I can't go around the back there. I think we just tank up here and remain patient. You can clean up these lads this turn or the next turn. Evans Mick, thank you for following, you bloody peasant. I want to get up there and taunt that ghost, even if just to see what it does. I think if I can get a clear space between myself and the ghost, yeah, this is a fight we can't do. We're gonna have to abandon this. If we lose a single goon, maybe I can tolerate that, but if we lose multiple goons, unacceptable. Hold on, lads. It's only one ghost. It's just a question of whether Emon can survive. I'll rotate him out. Stobbie's defense is not great, but Emon is super low. Right, next round we're going to be taunting a ghost. I can't be hit by any of these polearm boys. Now having my dagger lad there, who's not one of the best defending guys, triple surrounded and in range of a pike is scary, so he's just going to keep his shield up and do pretty much nothing else. Now we... Oh yeah, fire and flash pots, absolutely. But it's always with a caveat of, you know, if you have them. Like if someone, you know, suggests an item like that as a solution to a pretty scary enemy, then I always think like a fine solution, but it's not a particularly strong solution, because getting your hands on those resources is not easy and it's expensive. Right, so if I taunt him, I think he'll attack. He'll stop screaming. So at least morale isn't in threat anymore now. Now we just need Sparrow 4 to keep tanking. Stobbie will just keep his shield up and conserve fatigue. See ya, Roger. Probably should have moved Board Warlock. Oh well. Whatever. Are we? Are we? Finally. Now that we're starting to work down the legionaries. Oh, so close. Awesome. So taunt is actually useful against Geist. I don't think it's particularly new information to anyone, but it is nice to get the confirmation. 35, 50%. Probably could have attacked that one. Shield bash, interesting. Well done, Mizuma, you friggin' legend. Blaze Knight, welcome, my friend. You're very welcome. The little daggers attacking these undead is pretty sad, gotta say. Or is no one important in danger? Stobbie's important, he's in danger, but he's just sitting there with his shield up. Unless anything goes very wrong in the next turn or two, we should be okay. The main thing was that we were able to get through the Geist screaming at us. Let's finally start grinding these legionaries down. Oof, that sucks. Alright, good. Only legionaries now. And the flails shouldn't struggle too much. Oh, come on. I can't wait to get guns on my crossbow, lads. These crossbows do nothing. Ooh, done conscript. No. What was that hit chance to hit M on? Hits M on 23, so that was very unlucky. 23% chances hit him in a row. I'll start taunting this piece of shit so it can't hit M on. There's a chance it acts before M on the next turn and could kill him. Hopefully that won't happen. I mean, the undead should have pretty low initiative. Yes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So the trick now is we kind of have to surround this thing and wait. We taunt it. Now, I don't know if taunting means that you can move away without a retaliation. I think it does still retaliate. Sparrowfall can just dodge away. Rotate M1 out, who can then treat himself. Can anybody tell me how that taunt interaction works? I think you can't move away for free. Taken, not free actions, yeah. Hold M1, treat yourself. MVP in this fight is Mazuma for me. He tanked a whole flank all by himself. Taunted a ghost, stopped it from screaming at us. Excellent work. Sacrifice, lads. Anyone? I think you've earned some time off, my friend. Daggers all round. Wow, look at how much damage the flail took. It's down to 41%. I don't see us using these ancient bladed pikes at any time. 35, 55, 55, 80. Yeah. The bronze weapons are very meh. I have used, oh for God's sake, Kopesh occasionally. Right, so until the end of this late game crisis. How many serpents? The lads need some time to heal up and repair. No, no, no. I don't want to fight snakes. Especially not on this shit. I don't think they can close in before we can get away. I mean, don't get me wrong, we are strong enough to fight snakes if it's on flat ground and we're all fully healed up and armor repaired. I love the music. I will say the music in CK2 is cracking good as well. CK3. But I just want to keep CK3 out of my mind because I'm going to start playing it. And I know if I pick up another game now, then either the Long War of the Chosen or the Battle Brothers YouTube campaign will end up falling by the wayside, and I don't want that to happen. Correct, Juris. Tomorrow night we're doing Long War of the Chosen. All night long. All night long. I want to hear that now, hang on. Ruby Rod. All night long. Where does he say all night long?
I don't really prefer to remain anonymous.
Nope, can't play that. We'll just get copyright struck because no one has any chill these days. That's why we can't have nice things. Because everybody has to have their pound of flesh. That's so cool. My housemate had never seen The Fifth Element. Never. So I sat down and watched it with him the other day. And just like I was like watching him the whole time, and I was so jealous of, you know, someone being able to watch Fifth Element again for the first time. God, I love that movie. It was so good. Lilu. Multipass. Big bada boom. Oh yeah, a cannon would be amazing for these clustered snakes. And once we have 2 hand cannons, the tactic when we fight these snakes would be front line, shields up, indomitable. And I'm pretty sure indomitable means that they can't grab you out of position. And then the handguns, I predict, will just obliterate the snakes. And even if the handguns don't, I would predict that the crossbows would do work, and just whatever weapons we have on the front line would be really good. What I want now is to keep hitting these southern cities and just get the hunt the nomad quests. So keep the money flowing. I want to keep fighting nomads. I want to get whips off them. I want to get a couple pole maces. I want to get 3-headed flails. We're going to need like 3 or 4 of those 3-headed flails. A Katal dagger. If I want a Katal though, that is going to mean that I should expect to fight lots of outlaws, some archers. It's the same as there, that's a bit much. Do we try it again? No, not until these ranged guys have higher skill. The Oracle. The remains of a temple that once housed an oracle in an age-long past. Although ruined now, people still flock to it and have visions of things that will come to pass. Let's check it out. Venturing into the vestibule of the ancient oracle is like stepping into someone else's dream. Men and women listlessly shift around its pillars, the timid scratch of shoes across the stone faintly filling the air. And day or night the architectural curvature brings a pale and somber shadow to its strange halls, as though it were permitted eternity beneath the moon herself. People of all religions come to the oracle with a shared sense of awe. Nobody knows which priestly being once dwelled there, nor what clerical colours they donned. Despite these mysteries, many believe that by sleeping inside the oracle one can harness visions of their own future. An admirable faith to have, though you find it ironic. These ethereal meanings must be sought by using the faithful's hands and feet to get there. For now, an impoverished and clustered tent city has glommed onto the oracle's edges. It is a decrepit end for those who have so buoyed themselves to hope they have made themselves refugees of reality. Our fate will lead us here again in time. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how the Holy War crisis interacts with being cultists, because I don't imagine that if you choose to fight for the South, that's going to go down well with Davkul. Worshipping false gods and whatnot. We'll certainly try this. Okay, good little episode. We're finally operating in the south. For those of you who stuck around, thank you. Indeed, white boy can't dodge. They're all false gods. Right, YouTube folks, when we come back, let's just keep the operations in the south going. If that's the same, many cutthroats, many nomads, some archers, I think we're going to try going in with kite shields, because those few rounds of arrows we took were pretty nasty. Okay.